I came to the piece through the movie. When I was performing the audiobook, I wanted it to be a consistent, complete experience. So even though I'd seen these extraordinary actresses, Loretta Devine, Felicia Rashad, Whoopi Goldberg, Kimberly Elise, Anika Noni Rose, and more, I'd seen them perform these poems. My interpretation, my creation, performance of the book is mine, is my own experience, my own interpretation of this work. But I must admit, I would come to some of the poems that I had seen these other actresses perform, and I would feel a warmth and a real pleasure in almost honoring what I had just seen them do, which was so powerful. What they had done definitely inspired me to do my best work when reading the audiobook.
So off I made it to this 36-hour marathon dance, con salsa con Ricardo Sugaré on Southern Boulevard, next door to this photography place, jammed with burial, wedding, and communion relics, next door to La Real Ideal, genuine Spanish barber, up, upstairs and stairs and lots of hallway.
I think wherever possible in our society, where we can use art to cathart, to share experiences, to speak truth, to speak the things that we daren't say because our lives are too busy, or we don't want to offend, or we're just too shy. To have pieces of work that are provocative and that can create movements. I think it's really exciting. So it is relevant simply by virtue of the fact that pain hasn't changed. You know, how we deal with trauma will never change. We're human beings. And so it's funny because I have spoken to some people who say, isn't it terrible that 30 years later these issues haven't been resolved? It's like, well, pain's never going to be resolved. We can't like Advil our entire human experience. It's how we deal with it from generation to generation and how we teach the next generation to speak their truth.
And I love you more than poem, more than Aureliana Buendia loved Macondo, more than Hector Lavoe loved himself, more than the lady loved gardenias, more than Celia loves Cuba or Graciela loves El Son, more than the flamingos shoot, doot, and doo-wah love being pretty.
You get lulled into the drama she creates just with poems, with words, these entire worlds that these characters are imagining or experiencing, and then you finish hearing a piece and realize that you've just experienced emotionally, viscerally, something really intense. In the same way that when someone's going through a really tough time, it's more tough when you're on the outside of it, looking in, like how can that person be dealing with that? That's just so terrible. But when you're the one living it, you're growing, you're learning. The experience itself takes you on a journey which makes you a better person. And that's what her work feels like. That's what art can do, is it can allow you to experience the journey from the inside so that you grow. You're not on the outside with Ntozake's work, you're right in the middle of it.